Hey everybody, MovieFanZ here. So, since I haven't done a review for a while, I'm going to give you two reviews today of two recent Disney Plus movies that I saw. So, the first one is 2009's Waking Sleeping Beauty, and this movie is directed by Don Hahn. I might be saying that wrong, but he directed Fantasia 2000 and was also a producer on Disney movies like Atlantis, The Lion King, and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. So the plot of this movie is this basically is a behind-the-scenes look at the Walt Disney Animation Department, who was, and this takes place in between 1984 and 1994. And this is where the Disney Animation Studio pretty much found a bounce back or a rejuvenation and led into the Disney Renaissance with movies like Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Lion King, and Beauty and the Beast. So, this is going to be a quick review, though. What I did like is I liked the behind-the-scenes look of it. You got to see all the different directors that you would come to know for some of these Disney classics. You got to see all that they went through in making these movies hit the big screen. But that's the only thing I did like, though. As far as negatives, though, I couldn't really get into the movie, though. Now, the first thing I ever saw on Disney Plus was another documentary, and that was The Imagineering Story, and that dealt with the history of attractions and how all the different attractions at the different Disney parks came to be. And I can relate to that more because I'm more in that zone. This I just couldn't relate to, as well as it seemed a lot about egos, because three of the main people involved were Roy E. Disney, Michael Eisner, and Jeffrey Katzenberg. And it seemed like you dealt more with the management and the egos than you did about the animation side of it. So overall, I'm going to give this a 2 out of 5. Now, on to the other movie. This is not a documentary, and this actually came out this year, and this is The One and Only Ivan. And it stars Bryan Cranston as Mac. So, I'll get to some of the other cast in a second. But basically, this story is about a gorilla named Ivan, who is voiced by Sam Rockwell, who tries to piece together his past while being stuck in captivity in he's in like a mall zoo or mall circus kind of, with elephants and a seal and other animals, but with the help of a baby elephant, Ruby, who is voiced by newcomer Brooklyn Prince. He learns to want to escape that captivity. And Bryan Cranston plays Mac. He is the owner of the zoo, but also someone that Ivan has grown up with. So, along with those, you also have the voice talents of Angelina Jolie in here, and of Chaka Khan. So, The pros for this is I liked the voice cast. I thought they worked really well. And I also liked the story. At first, it was a little slow going, but as you got more and more involved, I understood and appreciated the story more. Now, the negative of this is very small. It seems like it seemed a little too Disney at times. It just seemed like all the Disney tropes and all the, like, it was dramatic, but you never saw some of the dramatic parts. It's like, it seemed very family friendly also, but also it just didn't do anything exciting or spectacular. But overall, still, I'm going to give this a 3.5 out of 5. So, those were my reviews for 2009's Waking Sleeping Beauty and 2020's The One and Only Ivan. Come back next time for another review. This is Movie Fan Z, signing off. Have a good night.